Hi friends, today we're going to be making smothered pork chops and gravies. It's one of my requested videos by my Facebook friends. So we have some pork chops, of course, some flour. I use 1/3 cup of flour, onions and bell peppers, half an onion, and I'm going to be using my Just Us seasoning, spicy breading with it. Some broth I have from you can use any broth. I got this from Aldi, and I also got the oil that I'm using from Aldi. So guys, let's get ready to cook. So I'm going to start by pouring some oil in my pan, and I have my pan on medium. You don't need that much oil. See, just feel the bottom of it basically. So I poured the batter in the bag. So I'm going to bread my pork chops. Make sure it's covered. And you can find my breading on justusseasonings.com, or you can find it on amazon.com, and it's called Just Us Seasonings. And I have 4 different kinds. I have spicy chicken, regular chicken, spicy fish, and regular fish. But if you don't have this, you can just use flour. But I like this because you don't have to season it. It's already seasoned for you. Okay, we're going to test and see is our grease hot enough. Just flick a little flour and it looks like it's hot. Just want to place them in one at a time. And don't overcrowd your pot. There we go. So we're going to cook these on both sides. So we're going to continue to let these cook on both sides until they're all the way done. And the cooking times determine on how thick your pork chops are. These aren't that thick, so it shouldn't take that long. And I'll let you know when it's time to flip them. So my pork chops are raising up, so it's time to flip them. And I'll let it cook on one side for 4 minutes. I'm trying to hold the camera at the same time. Look how golden brown it is. So we're going to continue to let these pork chops cook. And it gives it a nice little color using my breading. Okay, I just looked at my pork chops and they're done on both sides. So I'm going to take them out and do the process over because I have others to cook. So let's see. And we're going to keep going until we cook them all. So I just added my second batch of pork chops because I had a whole pack, but I'm going to cook because I don't want to waste them. But after this batch, then we'll be ready to start on the gravy mixture. It's so easy. The pork chops are kind of raising up, so I can tell that it's time to flip them. Okay, these are ready to come out, as you can see. This is a little bit too much oil for me, so I'm going to take some out. So I only have a small amount of oil in here. I'm going to put 1/3 cup of flour. I'm going to whisk it, keep whisking it, so all the flour is mixed up. This is the color you should be going for before we add our beef broth. And I'm going to add half a package of this, half a bottle of this. And then you just whisk like no other until you don't see any flour. You don't want any lumps. To this, I'm going to add my onions and peppers. You don't have to use peppers. I just like peppers, period. And I'm going to mix these in. And I'm going to let this gravy simmer on like a medium low. And if it's too thick for you, add a little more beef broth to it. And if it's too thick for you, you can mix a little bit of flour with water and mix it in. But it should be okay. And in a minute, we're going to taste it to see if we need to adjust the seasonings. So I tasted it, so I'm going to add a little black pepper. And I'm going to add a little garlic powder and like a pinch of salt. Okay, the gravy looks good, so I'm going to add the pork chops back in it, one at a time. So I'm just letting it simmer, letting all that good gravy soak in.